Hey Chris, just wanted to review this pitch shot, so I'm just going to show you a couple things here. So I think in the setup position, ideally what I'd like to do is when the ball is, or when the club is set up behind the ball, I'll just move this forward a little bit, so when you get set in there. So the way that we're going to set this drill up, this is perfect because then we'll just make this small adjustment. So if I sort of freeze frame it back a little, so to address, so when we set it up, the goal is to have the stick sort of go through the top part of your hand here, even the middle part of your hand. So it's going to push the club a little bit more out in front in the way back. You did a pretty good job on this one, taking it back. Just from where we were looking to have the stick, just to push the hands out a little tiny bit more. The second part of this, you'll notice in the practice swing how the follow through is. So if I sort of slow down here, so you can see as you're going through, you can notice the club doing a nice job of moving towards the target there. So if I sort of freeze frame where the club is there, that's ideal, what we're looking to do. I think you could have a little bit more pressure on the lead foot also. Just notice where the club goes when we actually hit it on this one. So it's coming in, and you can see, I think your weight's a little too much on your back foot on this one, and notice how the club is exiting really left. So that's a little too much across it. So that's going to be, it's going to make it hard to sort of control low point if that's the case. So just remember, move that stick out. Let's get those hands in front of you just a touch more in the backswing. And then as you come through, this is going to be the biggest difference. So you can see in the exit here how to me, I think you got a little bit too much weight on the back foot, and that club is cutting across it too much. And then in the practice swing, you can see as the club comes through, this is more like what we were doing. You can see the club tracking to the target. And I still think, yeah, pressure and load up that front leg just a touch more.